punch, relax. Okay, I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror. I'm going to do with my Wu Sao. He punches. So I don't move until he moves. So mix up the pace. So it forces me from a visual standpoint to watch and react. What you want to do is, so he's going to do it. So I'm getting my punch in before his hit gets to me. Does that make sense? Okay, for those who haven't done stance turns, let's give me straight, so punch. But the other hand comes back to a Wu Sao. Okay, the person feeding, make sure you punch to the side so we don't hit.
So like here?
Over here, yeah.
I was wondering how I was going to go through there.
The person feeding needs to go to the side a little bit. Okay, so everyone, the punch comes. I'm Wu Sao punch. He punches the other way. Wu Sao punch. Punches. 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 But I wait till he moves. Okay. Why the Wu Sao? He punches. Application, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Or I may be going this way. But the idea is you are blocking and striking at the same time. But I'm adding an element of you have to listen with your eyes in this regard. He moves, you move. He moves, you move. Okay? Next one. Same thing. Will's just going to go, just low to the right. Just stay right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, go.
No.
Yep.
Same like break.
Or you can do a straight punch low. So right now, we're just going to go down like this. Okay, so the Gan, this motion right here for a block, it depends from where the technique is coming, the angle on the line towards you. If the line is coming straight to my body like this, for me to deflect that off the line, how far do I have to go? Not very, that's right. But if I'm in a bad position and Will's doing a hook punch, he goes right around that. So it depends where the angle on the line's coming from. What if it's a kick? I'm in trouble. I may have to move, flow with that, or I may have to attack it, do more like a suicide because I'm in bad shape. Okay? So when you say, where does the Gan go? The form trains the energy to be up here in your arm. It's no different if it comes here, straight punch, still here, or if it hooks. It's still here. Okay? So it depends how you're at and where your positioning is. Now, if he punches to my body here, right, I don't have to worry about that so much. I can just hit because he's going away from the line right there. But so this is just a reaction training from the movement of the person attacking. Okay? So the same thing, but just going to punch straight. Straight. Back up a little. I need to get a little closer. This just guides down, hit. Okay? Don't go down. It's just guiding, hit. Guides, hit. Guide, hit. Okay? So if I'm in close, if Will punches, he defends.
Yeah.
So all you're doing is as he moves, is you're training your body to block strike at the same time. That's the purpose of it, to block strike. When you guys start to get more advanced, okay, what starts translating is you start sensing where their center of gravity is and their body position and the energy here. Okay? So if I'm like this, Will's going to attack me. Just go, so how can he attack me? He can go straight. What else could he do? Well, if you're attacking with that arm.
With this arm?
Yeah. Well,
I'm
what else?
only-
Well, you can go
I
hook.
don't want to do that. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess, right.
You could
Anyone could.
spin around back fist the other way if you wanted, right? But the point is he's somewhat limited in his movements. He could try to kick, but this is why we're doing the chi sao. Why you do the single hands, because you want to sense and the feel. Okay, but it's like a game of chess. You ever played chess before? I'm not very good at it, but if you're a couple moves ahead of your opponent, doesn't matter what they do, because all right, you move there, I'm going to go here. Fine, you go there, I'm going to go there. It's the same kind of concept. If he's in a bad position, okay, I know where the holes in where his openings are, because I can sense his center of gravity. Let's say he's falling towards me. I'm not going to be going like this, right? Okay, thank you. I'm going to help him. So it's you learn to flow with a person's body, but this is just the first step. All you're doing here is reacting to a punch, just reacting, block, strike, block, strike, block, strike. The next step we're going to do with our eyes closed. Okay, next one. So back to this, so he punches. Okay, make sure to distance, so I'm not going to whack him. So all you're going to do here is eyes closed. And it's real important that you maintain the contact here. Okay? I'm not forward projecting here. Typically when we're in contact, my body's always forward projecting. And the reason for that is the forward projection helps me find the holes a lot easier than if I'm not. This one is you're just in contact. So I'm in contact here. So the feeder, make sure you overemphasize the feed. Don't do tricky stuff. So if I'm going to do it for you. You ready? So.
Okay.
That's about as quickly as you want to go. Okay? All you're doing here now, it's not sight, it's not forward pressure, it's just a little bit of contact. That's your cue to counterattack. Okay? Give it a try. So from that drill, now you're just doing walking pak sao. Some of you, you guys haven't done the walking yet. I just think I just showed you briefly, didn't I? Okay. So all you're going to do here is one person is going to step and punch. Okay. From this position, what I'm going to do here is first, eyes open. So he steps and punches, and I move with his body backwards. And I'm just doing pak sao. Make sure you drive it in a little bit more. Okay? I can just step, I can go back this way if I want to. I can go back over here. So I can go, if he steps, I can back foot this way, or if I'm like this, I can just go, I can step slide. Doesn't matter. Okay? Doesn't matter. But the difference between this one and the last one is the last one was just kind of touching and just using a little bit of sensitivity to when I go to punch to change. But you're using just a little bit of, just a slight touch to sense and feel the movement. This one is more the person's penetrating into you. Okay, so if I'm going to feed Will, yeah, you're going backwards. So I step, slide, and punch. Step, slide, punch. Step, slide, punch. And watch my body. The punch and the step are at the same time. I want my whole body behind the punch as I'm coming in. Okay? So one person step, the more advanced students, I'm going to go into something a little more different for you guys.
Okay.
So step, punch, 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 punch. Just go straight back, don't angle. Just straight for now. Okay, and you're going to go straight back. So you can this way, or you can step slides fine. But what you want to do is you want to move with the person's body. You don't want to be doing this. Okay? As he comes towards you, and if he's, that way's fine. Okay? But move with the person. So to start with, it's going to be sight. So if I do it, I'm going to do it on Will. I'm going to punch. Sight. The second time, you have to do that a few times, eyes closed. Eyes closed. So the same thing, he's sensing and feeling here. He's using this gauge to know I'm coming in. Okay? One more time. So when I'm punching, you step slide. And the newer students, I'm going to help you guys out. So step slide. Okay? So you want to do a little, so, and then you want to, well, the more senior students, you want to structure test a little bit.